personality, and as a player till today, I don't think we'll have any striker that comes even a mile close to how good he was as a striker. So, and during my generation, he was the reason. In fact, he was just the point where we were able to achieve the results we did, because all the important goals he did it. The first qualifiers to the World Cup we had, '94, he was the main man. He scored most of the goals, and likewise winning the cup. And he's achieved a lot for our country, you know. So it's a very black day, a very, very dark day for us.
That goal against Bulgaria in 1994, which we've just heard, historic for Nigeria, and those iconic images of him clutching the net with his hands after he'd scored it will live with people for many, many years.
Yeah, that goal emphasized a lot, because, you know, in fact, it was just right that he scored that goal, because he got us that far. We all did all the passing and all the hard work, but if you don't have somebody to finish it for you, and what a finisher he was. And he was a personality. He was someone, you know, when things went tough, he went. When things were not going well, he became tough. So, but it's just a very sad day, because, you know, a lot of deaths have come and gone in Nigerian football, but there's none that has touched me like this one. I had a nightmarish night. I couldn't even sleep, because it's the way that he died and what it represents that is really bothering me, and that is the most painful part. To see a personality like this, or what he's done for our country, to die in this way, to be at that stage before he died. It's so painful. It's so painful.
Was he quite lonely towards the end? We understand that he was suffering from some form of mental illness.
Well, if you go through what the man went through ever since the France '98 World Cup, you will also get that bad, because this was a man who had given everything of himself for Nigeria, and he was practically like, he's treated as if he was a scum. And even sometimes he was being jeered when he walked on the streets, to my knowledge, and some, you know, because of the fact that some few people, a very few, kind of like just went against the poor man because of what it is. And, you know, with no backing coming up from the federation, the Football Federation, and no means of, you know, compensation to, like, thank him for the job he did, at least for what he did for our nation. So that's the shameful thing. So
it makes it difficult, doesn't it, to celebrate a life when you have memories like that in his latter days?
That notwithstanding, we have no choice. We have to celebrate this great personality of what he stood for and what he stands for. This is a personality who all through the time, I remember him for the way he was always inspirational, the way he always wanted to win. He was not the most vocal one, but when he did talk, he made his points clear. And he believed in speaking more with his feet, and boy, how could he do that? So,
look, I appreciate it's a very, very tough day for you, very emotional day, but we do appreciate you coming on Sports World Sunday, and I'm sure that a lot of people will be really pleased and comforted to hear some of your memories of Rashidi Yekini in some of his better days.
Yeah, may so rest in peace.
Thanks for joining us.
My pleasure.